Welcome, Pocket Neighborhood, to this question of the day. Now, this week has actually been kind of an eventful week for me, and I see this video actually as somewhat of a follow-up video to my last video where I was talking about sidewalk repairs. And as you probably remember in that video, I was asking about the unexpected cost of a sidewalk repair that the city mandated that I pay for it, and getting some feedback. Why wasn't this disclosed to me when I bought the home? Well, we all know when we buy a house that we could also be buying the problems of a house. And today's episode is kind of getting me in deeper. I've already into the house about $8,000 unexpectedly for that sidewalk repair. Today there was another expense that looks like it's going to run me about $3,000. And I wanted to share with you that event and a little bit about what was taking place. So tonight I was going to wash my clothes, and all of a sudden my bathtub and my shower started backing up, and the house actually got flooded pretty bad. Now I've got a little shop vac, and I tried to go in there and vacuum it up. But one thing I did is I looked through my list of contacts, and I remembered my friend Evan, who is a plumber in northern Sacramento, kind of up in the Loomis area. I thought I'd give him a call. It was 10 o'clock at night, and I needed some serious help. And he said, "Don't worry, Max. I can be back there at 10 in the morning." So I thought that sounded pretty good. And I was perfectly willing to wait for him, but things were a little bit more serious when the shop vac wasn't doing the job very well, and the plumbing seemed to have a lot more water backed up that was just not going anywhere. So I decided, you know what, I don't even think I can live with this through the night. So I needed some emergency repair. But I just want to give a shout out to my good friend Evan and his business, Mother Plumber. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'm going to kind of share my screen here. Mother Flushers, sorry. So if you're in the Sacramento area and you need a good plumber, I highly recommend Mother Flushers. Now, not only is he a great plumber, my friend Evan, but he's also a great YouTube creator, and he has a channel on YouTube called Replumb. And on it, he videotapes his jobs and how he does different things. As you can see, many of his contents have tens of thousands of views. He does have links to go to buy tools that he recommends. You can check out his link tree. But for tonight, I needed something more urgent. I ended up going to Nextdoor.com. And on here, I found a few places. And one of the places that looked like it was very close to me was this one in Land Park. And this was Platero Parada Plumbing LLC. Came to my house, and I'm going to share this story about what happened when Platero Parada Plumbing came to my house. You see how they're doing like a little dig out right here, and it looks like they're replacing a valve. Well, it looks like that's what they're actually recommending that I need to have done soon on my home. So we'll go ahead and share with you a little bit about that line, kind of like this. He's recommending we replace the metal one with a PVC pipe, and it's going to require digging up the concrete pad, replacing the pipe, and then putting another concrete pad over it. And he's predicting all together it's going to be about a $2,800 job. So for me, that's a lot of money. And now I'm into it for not only the $8,000 sidewalk repair, but within just a couple of months, another $3,000. This home ownership thing is starting to really add up. What's the most important handyman service that you use in the pocket? Who is your go-to person who absolutely does the best job for you? If you could tell us a little bit about your experience and recommend somebody down in the comments, we'd love to hear from you. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and share my experience getting with my plumbing expert tonight, and we'll see kind of a job he ended up doing. Hey, Pocket Neighborhood. Here with another joy of home ownership. Well, recently I've been having some problems with my drain backing up, and I thought a little plunging, a little bit of liquid plumber, all the usual hardware things, getting the little snake, the little unplugger at the thing might work. But today I'm in a little bit of a jam. As you can see, I've been getting the wet vac out here. Been filling up the can. This is about the third can I filled up here. Bathtub going in here. Seems like we can't get everything out of here. Lo and behold, we also have got some more stuff going on here with a wonderful shower, which is totally dunked in here. Okay, so Samuel just showed up from Perata Plumbing. We're gonna go see if we could take a look. Thanks for coming out this late at night, Sam. I appreciate it. I put that cover on there because that drain was just sticking out there. I couldn't figure out exactly. Okay, all right, there we go. Little plug down there. I just checked out another drain that was kind of off the side of the house there, but he informed me that that's a city drain, and he thinks that probably no need to check that one out. He said that's more of a city problem. So we'll see what happens. All right, I just asked my man here if maybe I need to buy one of these for home use. After he told me it's about $3,000, I decided to let him take a shot at it. All right. He said these traps are notorious. That's because, what's going on with this trap here? You said it's kind of a U shape or something?
Nah, it just had that divider in the middle that usually, what's called, it's notorious for catching paper, baby wipes. A little divider in between the cast iron and double clean out.
Well, thanks for coming late at night, man. I appreciate it. Are you guys like 24 hours or did I just catch you at the right time?
No, we are 24 hours. We service the area of Land Park and Green Hay.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I found you guys on Nextdoor. Yeah, I'll give you guys a good shout out. I've been posting some little videos there about different restaurants and supermarkets and things in the area. This is my first service call.
Nice.
Right, after about 15 minutes of beating up the pipe with the snake, Plumber told me I should come in and he thinks everything might have been down by now. So we're going to check and see if the water's still standing. And if not, he's recommending me run some hot water to get rid of everything. Alright, well, we still got plenty of water here on the floor. Okay. I'll run some hot water and see how that works. Looks like it's all going down, no problem. Check this out here. Okay, it looks like everything's drained in here too. So, I can get some hot water going in here to bring out it's been tragic here. Good news, seems to be working just fine. Hey, I'd just like to give a special shout out to Samuel, my man here from
Platero Parada Plumbing.
And you're the owner?
Yes, I am.
And you're on call 24 hours if somebody got an emergency here in the Greenhaven area?
For sure.
All right, and I guess the damage here was you're saying that I got an old pipe in there that seems to catch the toilet paper.
Yeah, you seem to have an old school cast iron two-way clean out. It has a divider in the middle. A lot of the times what happens is because cast iron rusts, it creates like these little thorn-like substance on it. And what happens when people flush multiple paper or a lot of paper at once, those thorns kind of grab on like a strainer. What happens is it builds a dam. And what you end up happening is you end up backing up. You'll be able to clearly see it like we saw when we first got here. Your line is clear up here, but it's backing up towards the house. A lot of I guess what you would want to do would be opening up your concrete, digging out to the clean out, replacing it with something with plastic.
All right, well, thanks, Sam. I appreciate you making it out. The good news is we got it cleaned up tonight. The semi-good news, bad news is Sam was saying to really fix the problem long term, if I wanted to, I might consider changing that. Between knocking out the concrete and replacing the trap, it could be around $3,000. As you guys know, I just did my $8,000 sidewalk repair and just adding more onto it. But he said that he might consider giving me a credit for tonight's call towards that if I decide to hire him. So Sam, I'd like to give you a shout out. You did a great job and you came here in a pinch when I needed you. You got here in less than an hour. So thanks a lot for the awesome work. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.